Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Tbic predictions video. We're back, better than ever, talking about Tbic 11. To give you a bit of a fresh reminder from Tbic 10, which was our previous event, the winners were the J Jaguars, featuring Suitfella, Mr. Llama, Gamer Ethan, and Liam. And yeah, they're a pretty good team overall and everything like that. And we're about to find out basically every other team that's going to be playing for Tbic 11 to see what team wins this time around. Anyways, let's get started with the first team, the Maroon Mandises. Starting off with Enigmi, JD, Gamer Ethan, and Stitchy. Gamer Ethan coming back from a win, Enigmi coming back from a while. JD and Stitchy being a new player, and also JD going back to the previous event. This team overall is pretty decent. I think that this team's probably their best games are going to be PvP. But for this event, for those who don't know, BattleBox is the only PvP games, which means Sky Battle actually has been benched from the event. So if you're majorly trying to play for the sake of PvP, might be a little bit bad for you, since two PvP games, two pretty large coin differentials between each of them. It might be a pretty close ticket, honestly. So if you want to have a good chance at getting a good placement team-wise, BattleBox is your game, and I think this team can do it. But yeah, this team overall is PvP pretty good. I think they've got Arson, Hole in the Wall pretty well, but aside from that, every other game might be a bit hard. So try to play with your strengths. Yeah, that's I would say those would should be doing. The Golden Geese. The Golden Geese is consisted of Liam is Silly, Grant, Suitfella, and Burboy Games. Another Burboy Games 4-stack, from what I know. Liam and Grant duo though, that's pretty interesting. Liam last time got knife-ended. And it showed us that they are a pretty competent player, usually in the movement style games, but I've seen them do pretty well overall. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this team will do. I think their bottom frag Bird could probably do a little bit better, but if Bird does plays to his strengths and does really well, I believe this team has a really good shot at making it. At the bottom frag is around 17, 16. That's really good, honestly, for being a bottom frag. But I think what they lack the most is a leadership, so a top player. Grant over here would probably be their top player, and I don't even think with this, not with the comp is not bad, but at least Grant's team will Grant will probably be 6 or 7, so not even a top 5 player. It's a little bit hard to work with, but overall, I think this team has a chance to win it all and do pretty well. Moving on to the J Jaguars. The J Jaguars is consisted of Colby, Calculus, Cronus, and Space Void. Yes, Colby finally plays in a canon event for the first time ever. And we have a pretty, it might not seem like a strong team, but Cal with almost no PvP is crazy to say the least. Overall, similar to last team, while their second frag, which would probably be either Cronus or Colby, either of them isn't the greatest second frag. Cronus has gone 5th, recently, but also Cronus is a bit inconsistent in the sense of getting 5th to then going to, I'm pretty sure, 19th place, which, isn't the greatest track record. But then again, we've seen a lot of players who pop off. Colby has done really well, has played quads and got 7th or something like that. So I believe that this team, while their strengths may not be in PvP, their strengths are mostly in movement, especially, I would say, in Dynaball. As Cal, Cronus, and Space all excel in Dynaball, and Colby, I'm pretty sure, also could do pretty well in that. So I would say Dynaball is definitely their best game by far. If not, games like Parkour Warrior and also other games as well. Moving on to the Diamond Deer. We have Pup Gaming, Monkey King, Raining, and Heavenly Pop. Yes, Raining, a brand new player. For those who don't know, Raining is an IVL player, a part of the Syndicate team, so we got more Syndicate players playing. as well as I don't think they've played any events previously. From what I know, I mean, yeah, they're good at PvP, but every other game I don't think they've ever played. So it's gonna be interesting. Pup, Monkey King, and Heavenly Trio is a pretty solid trio, I would say. Again, similar to the Gold team, they don't really have a good leader. However, Dynaball's on rotation, and usually Pup, whenever Dynaball is played, is on the top 5. So I believe Pup could definitely get top 5 if Dynaball is played. And again, playing to their strengths, playing for the best of it, I think this team will do really well, I would say. We're almost having similar to Gold, no bottom Preds whatsoever, and just overall being pretty good. I would say best games will be Battle Box and Dynaball, like I said. So play to your strengths, and don't play anything that might be a bit too complicated. Moving on to the Sapphire Shrimp, we've got a team of 3 newcomers. We've got Distraction Man as the leader in this case, with Celery Lol, Bob Mears, and Laziest Leo. Now, let's talk about this team a little bit. I didn't know any of these 3, realistically. I've never seen them play on Ireland, and when I checked stats for everything, I saw them have like nothing good whatsoever. So, unfortunately for me to think about this, I don't know how to balance them. Originally, I just thought, well, they haven't played any of the games, so I'm thinking they're probably not that good, right? But a recent intel has been given to me, and apparently these guys are pretty good at the game, with their bottom frag probably being Celery Roll at around 13th or 14th place, if I had to say. Probably even higher than that, honestly. I might be underrating them a little bit too hard now. Which probably means Distraction Man gets another crazy team for the, 6th, 7th time in a row since they've played. So yeah. Hopefully, we don't really know yet. We haven't seen since they've played, but 3 newcomers on a team, it's going to be a bit hard to work with around them. So hopefully we'll see them do, hopefully they have fun, main thing of course, but also hopefully we don't see it be too big of a differential and they're not like really good players or they all get first support. And finally, of course, top it all off, we have the Violet Vipers, which has myself, Jake Stone, Hands, and Mystic Sins. Hands, bringing it back since Shine a Light, finally gets to play a Tbic. Me and Hands are duoing, and we got Jake Stone and Mystic Sins. Again, Mystic Sins returning since Tbic 6 as well, and also Jake Stone coming back. Pretty good, pretty awesome, I would say so. Filled around with a lot of good players and everyone around. It's going to be a bit hard, again, like always, whenever I go, since my track record recently at Tbic hasn't been the greatest, but I can tell you that we're going to try our best and we're going to be playing, for fun, but also to see if we can maybe get that win. I'm still trying to get a win, man. Please! But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how well this team goes. Yeah, with that being said, those are all the teams. Let's get moving on to the actual predictions of this video, talking about top players. So we've got team predictions. First place, Sapphire Shrimp. Second, Diamond Deers. Third, Golden Geese. Fourth, Violet Vipers. Fifth, Jade Jaguars. And sixth, and last but not least, Maroon Mantis. Top 2, Sapphire and Diamond. I just think Sapphire, like I said, we don't really know much about them. I see that they've done pretty well, but I can't give them too much credit for it. Still, I'm gonna try and overrate them. I don't really care. We got, again, top players overall and everything like that. Diamond in second, because, again, just no really bad player overall. They just all are, they're all in the middle, but with games like Dynaball and Battle Box, those teams pretty good, and I would definitely think of them making finale because of that. Unless one of the 2 are skipped in the event, maybe not, but again, if both are played, definitely making finale. Third is the Golden Geese. Like I said, they don't have a really good top frag, but when thinking about bottom frag, it's actually not the worst, the least of worrying things. I think they'll be able to get a lot of points based on their best games, of course. Majorly probably Parkour Warrior and the movement games, but Battle Box will probably make a big difference overall. Fourth is Violet Vipers, our team. I think our team could do very well, better than what I would think it is if I actually do lock in, of course. But like I said, it's a strong duo. competing in a pretty regular roster and everything like that. So it's gonna be depending on how our synergy works and also dominating games. Fifth place is Jade Jaguars. I think Cal will have a really good event this time around, but again, Colby or Cronus, wherever I put them, being the second frag might not be the greatest thing. But who knows? They might actually do really well. I might be underestimating them. And finally, we have the Maroon Mantis, which I would say is probably the weakest team so far. Ethan, has had a pretty good event the last time and did pretty well. So I decided to, give Ethan a bit of a weaker team. I would have given Distraction Man a weaker team if they weren't actually, bottom frags. But Ethan, very sorry if you think of it like I'm we're nerfing you really hard, but in reality, we just didn't know Distraction Man's team, and Distraction Man would have gotten even worse nerf if they were actually like not like competent players if you think about it. But again, I think that team is last. Maybe they could bring it back, but it's just again like Jade, the second frag and below may not be the greatest. Similar to Cal as well, but Cal just has a better way of getting first and also having more points because he's just really cracked out. So yeah. Overall, these are my team predictions. Those are your top 10. There's also your 24 players, all that I ranked them. I honestly don't like ranking everyone, but you gotta put them somewhere. And yeah, those are going to be my predictions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these predictions. Everyone, good luck to whoever is playing. And of course, we'll see you guys in Tbic 11 today at 3 p.m. EST, which is probably in an hour by the time this is uploaded. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!